everyone, I'm Shannon Slatton. To try to limit the spread of COVID-19, we are no longer recording daily newscasts here in our Brooklyn Park studios. However, we are still out in your community every day gathering stories and bringing them to you on our website, ccxmedia.org. I invite you to check out our stories there, but in the meantime, here's a few stories that we filed.
I'm Eric Nelson for CCX News out here at Lake Minnetonka, and of course, thanks to the governor, Tim Walz, boating season started on Saturday and people are eager to get out on the lakes, but there's a lot of things different now because of COVID-19. And joining us from the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office is Dave Hutchinson. Dave, thanks for your time. We all want to get on the water here in the land of 10,000 lakes, but we need to do it differently, don't we?
Absolutely. You know, we're excited. We want to make sure that people know the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office is responsible for all the lakes and rivers in the county, and we want you to come out here and have fun. We all want to get out of the house, we all get on the water. We're going to make sure you do it safely, social distance, make sure you clean your boat, practice all the things we're doing at grocery stores, etc.
All right, there's some basic protocol on how many people should be on a boat and who should be with them, specifically only family members.
We're really trying to push for specific family members to be on the boat, whether you're family or whether you cohabitate, you live together under the same roof, then you should be on the same boat as each other. You should not invite either extended family, fishing partners, anyone else who you don't live with on the boat. Even though right now the governor has opened it up a little bit, we're saying social distancing, potentially on bigger boats. You're still in a really enclosed space. And as far as being safe, we really want to keep just people who live together on one boat.
All right, Lake Minnetonka behind us in the summer is a hub of boating activity. A lot of energy out here. People like to socialize and get together. Are you discouraging that, or is that still okay?
No, we're really still encouraging people to get out of their house and practice good social distancing. The same way the governor has opened it up to outdoor activities. We want people to come out on the lake. We just want them to be safe. Don't anchor your boat right next to someone else. Don't raft your boats or tie your boats together. Exchanging of ropes or grabbing of somebody else's boats could result in a transfer of COVID. So we're just saying anchor a little bit farther apart, but please come out, enjoy the lakes. We've got a great boating tradition here in Minnesota.
At some Hennepin County lakes, there are public life jackets available, but that's not going to be the case, correct?
We will not be putting the flotation boxes together at this point in time. There's not really a plan for decontaminating those life jackets. So when you come to the lake, make sure you're checking your boat prior to launching and making sure you have life jackets for everyone. Children under 10 are required to wear a life jacket anytime that boat is underway, so make sure they're wearing a life jacket.
All right, Lieutenant, everybody has cabin fever. They're tired of being cooped up. It's been magnified by COVID-19. What are the basic boating rules people need to know as we head into the spring and the summer?
You know, first of all, plan your trip from the time you leave your house to the time you get to the lake. Don't make unnecessary stops. If you have to stop for something, make sure it's essential and you're washing your hands, wearing a mask, anything to keep yourself safe. When you launch the boat, just stay away from other people on the boat, at the boat ramp, and then same thing on the docks. Let one dock and one boat clear, and then you go out, get on the dock, and go to or from your destination that way. It really is fairly simple. We've seen a lot of people on the lake this year. We see a lot of Minnesota people practicing these good, safe habits, and we just hope that continues.
All right, he's Lieutenant Shane Magnuson and, of course, Dave Hutchinson from the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office. I'm Eric Nelson at Lake Minnetonka reporting for CCX News.
Hi everyone, I'm Pafua Yang. Self-quarantine may be causing many seniors to feel isolated or to not get the help that they need. But a program called Northstar Neighbor is hoping to tackle that issue. And I have Jeff Johnson here with me. Jeff is actually leading this effort. Jeff, thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the program?
Sure, it's really simple. We just match a volunteer who has a little bit of time to help someone with somebody who needs some extra help right now. And it's really just remote companionship, talking on the phone, checking in every day or two, and maybe the delivery of groceries or some supplies once in a while. Nothing complex here at all. It's just there are a lot of people who want to help and there are people who need it, and so we're just connecting them.
All right. When did you launch this program?
Just last week. We started last Monday, so it's been almost 2 weeks, I guess. We had a tremendous response right up front. We had over 100 volunteers in the first 3 days, I think, and we've made a couple dozen matches already as people who want help call us or send us an email. We're able to hook them up pretty quickly because we have a lot more volunteers than people asking right now.
How are the seniors chosen?
Anybody who contacts us, we try to match them up. And it's not just seniors, although it's mostly seniors, but anybody who's at extra risk right now. So we've had a few people who are younger, in their 40s or 50s, but have underlying conditions and just can't get out right now, unable to go to a grocery store or otherwise isolated.
Yeah, and for you personally, why was this something that you felt the urge to create?
I've been getting a lot of calls as a county commissioner the past few weeks from people who want to volunteer. They just want to do something. So they call and say, is there something we can do through the county? And the county's not really set up for a big influx of volunteers. So I was talking with some friends about it, and we said, let's just do this ourselves. It's really simple. And we can set up an organization that allows people who want to help to let us know that, and people who need some help to let us know that, and then just connect them.
All right. Anything else you would like to say?
The only thing I'd add is that this is kind of a two-way street. So the people who are volunteering are really providing a gift to people who need some help, but the people who are asking for help are providing a gift too to people who just desperately want to help someone right now and maybe have no other avenue for it. So I just encourage people on both sides to contact us and let us know, because we'll be able to hook you up.
Okay, thank you so much, Jeff. And if you're interested in volunteering for Northstar Neighbor, we'll have a link on our website, ccxmedia.org. For now, reporting in Plymouth, Pafuyang, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.
I'm John Jacobson. With sports across the state and country mostly on hold, we at CCX have caught up with some local athletes who saw their high school or college careers suddenly come to an end. Jason Billow has one such story.
Jubilotti and his teammates at St. John's University were in the Sweet 16 of the Division III National Tournament and getting ready to face rival St. Thomas when they learned the NCAA was canceling the rest of the season due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
None of us really believed it. We all went out to the gym, started shooting around, kind of trying to digest the news. But then when we realized it was real, some of us started breaking down, and it was really tough. So our coach kind of gathered us all together, and that was the end of our season. That was our last meeting as a team.
Despite his senior season being cut short, Alati put together a great career at St. John's. He became a full-time starter as a junior and leaves Collegeville 6th on the all-time scoring list with 1,418 points. Alati's journey as a student athlete has been enriching, and he's learned a lot since arriving on campus as a freshman in 2016.
As soon as I got there, I didn't really know what to expect as a freshman. I was a little bit of a knucklehead, didn't put in as much work as I should have, but we had great leaders there. My freshman and sophomore year, we had an amazing senior class, and they really taught me the ropes.
Alati is now finishing up his classes online and will graduate with a degree in computer science. He's also staying in shape as best he can and hopes to play professional basketball overseas when the pandemic is over.
There's a lot of uncertainty. Will there be a season over there next year? Things are really bad in some countries over there. So it's definitely uneasy to think about, leaving home and going over there when you don't really know what's going on, and that's difficult. But as far as reaching agents and stuff, I have some really good connections, and it hasn't been too bad just sending game film. And if that doesn't work out, I'll probably find a job here in the cities.
If you've been watching our channel over the past several weeks, you've noticed an increase in the number of high school games that we have replayed from over the past 5 years. We appreciate your support for us and tuning in to CCX and reliving these moments until we can again bring you live game coverage here in the Northwest Suburbs. As we go to break, here now is a list of games coming up in the next week on CCX1, channel 799 on Comcast. Thanks for watching. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.